Good afternoon, class. This is the lecture for March 26th. Today, I'm going to talk about your next presentation, okay, which is going to be due Monday, March 31st, okay? Now, the previous presentation we did before spring break about a celebration or what was it, celebration or holiday from your home country. That presentation, we focused on eye contact, pronunciation, voice quality, body posture, and that kind of thing. This presentation, we are going to focus on the structure, okay? So every presentation has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And since you all have a composition class, I can say it is similar to an essay or a paragraph, okay? So every essay or paragraph has an introduction, which introduces the topic. It has a body, which gives you all the concrete details and facts about the subject. And then it also has a conclusion. It kind of wraps up or finishes the thought on a subject, okay? The same with a presentation. Now, I uploaded to Blackboard 2 documents, and they look like this. Okay, the first one is Presentation Brainstorm about a person I admire. The second one is the rubric for this presentation. Okay, this is different than the first rubric we used. Okay, so let's go first to this document. Okay, again, it's in Blackboard under week 2, online class week 2. All right, and let's look at it. Okay, so like I said, presentations have beginning or an introduction, a middle, which is like the body, and an end, a conclusion. Okay. Now, actually, I should comment. What is a brainstorm? Okay, so this paper here, this document is a brainstorm. Okay, now what is a brainstorm? Okay, so you know what the brain is. Your brain is inside your head. And do you know what a storm is? Okay, a storm is the weather outside. For example, when it snows, there's a blizzard, it's a big storm. Okay, and the weather is out of control. Now, when you brainstorm for either an essay or, in this case, presentation, you try and get all your ideas out on the paper. It's no order, nothing, just you're trying to get all your ideas out. So it doesn't have to be structured. It doesn't have to make sense to a reader. It just needs to make sense to you, okay? And they are your ideas. So I'm going to do a brainstorm about one person I admire who is my best friend, and her name is Stacy. Okay, so I will fill this piece of paper out for you. Now, of course, some of you don't have a printer. That's okay. Just pull this document up on your computer, and in your notebook, you can just write the brainstorm, okay? All right, so here we have, I'm going to write Stacy. That's my friend's name. Okay, she's my best friend. I've known her for 15 years or more. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is the beginning or the introduction. And it also states how much time in your presentation you should use for each of these. So the beginning should be 1 minute. The body or the middle should be 2 minutes about. And then the end or the conclusion should be about 1 minute. Okay? So let me talk about Stacy. Okay, first I need to start with an intention grabber. I want to interest the audience. And who is my audience? My classmates and my teacher are my audience. So how can I get you interested in my friend Stacy? Well, I can tell a story or an interesting fact. Okay, these are two very good ways to get your audience interested. Okay, so you don't know my friend Stacy, but my friend Stacy is a beautiful person, and the story, I would probably start with a story about how she adopted her daughter. Okay? So basically the story goes, my friend Stacy didn't get married and she wanted to help people, help children. So she went to a different country and adopted a girl who needed a family and a home. So I would tell that story about her to grab your attention. Okay, and now you're like, ooh, someone not married that wants a child and adopts a child from someone else? That's interesting. Okay, all right, so that's the first thing, is my attention grabber. Now let's go down here. It says the main reason why you admire this person. Now my friend Stacy is a very giving person. She's kind. She sacrifices. So these are just my ideas. A lot for others. Okay, so these are all kind of related. Giving, kind, sacrifices a lot for others. Okay, so this would be the main reason why I admire my friend Stacy. Okay, now we have the middle or body of the presentation. Okay, so describe the person you admire, and now you can do physical description if you like, what they look like on the outside. My friend Stacy, blonde hair, short. She's a teacher, like me. She teaches at a college. What other kind of facts could I say about her? Lives in Maryland, which is a state. Brown hair, or blonde hair, I said. What else about her? I could say a little chubby, or maybe fat, but I wouldn't say fat because I like her. Okay. And then what is their personality like? Okay. So Stacy is fun, right? She has a good sense of humor, I might say. Likes to travel. Okay, trying to think of what else I could say about her. There's a lot. Loves teaching. Okay. She's a ESL teacher, like me. All right, so as you can see in my brainstorm, I am not doing full sentences, just ideas. All the ideas I can get out on the paper. Okay. Now, why do I admire Stacy so much? Okay. Think of two qualities I like about her. Well, definitely, She is self-sacrificing. Okay. Okay. And she volunteers with an organization that helps poor children. Another example. Give an example or story about this quality. Another reason why I admire her is that she is kind. And then I could say she, for an example, she is always available for me. She always answers her phone, maybe. Okay. Another example. Okay. So now, well, first the body or the middle should be about 2 minutes. So hopefully that's enough to speak for 2 minutes. Okay. Now here we have conclusion, which should be about 1 minute. So you want to repeat the main reason why you admire your person in different words. Okay, and I said here, giving, kind, sacrifices a lot for others. I might write a full sentence here. I might say, Stacy is the kindest person I know. Okay. And I'll just go like that because I will just restate my ideas when I'm speaking. And then final thoughts. Okay, and this is a little difficult to think of how you want to conclude your speech, your presentation. But you could say, what did you learn personally through the person? How is your life different because of this person? What can your audience learn from this person? Okay, so what I learned personally from her is how to be committed. Okay, and what I mean is that she adopted a daughter. When she adopted a daughter, her daughter had problems, and she stayed committed and did a good job being a mother, good mother, okay, to her daughter. Okay, and then so that's what I learned personally. What could your audience learn from this person? I could answer that too. Any of these 3 questions could be answered. You could answer just one or all 3 if you need to. So what can your audience learn from this person? How to maybe make time to volunteer or help people. Okay, so maybe my audience, the students in this class, could learn that. Okay. All right. So those are my initial notes on this presentation. I will, from these notes, I'm going to present about Stacy on Flipgrid this weekend, so you can hear what a presentation could sound like in this. Okay. All right. Please ask me questions tomorrow during our live chat session. All right, take care. Bye.